Yo, yo, yo. Third video, I think, today. But yeah, we're mainly going to be talking about what has taken me from where I was before to where I am right now. And this is one of the things that most people don't or can't leverage because they always have excuses at the end and they just never end up doing it. And just make sure that you stay to the end of the video. All right. What to do after your 9 to 5, how your 5 to 9 will get you out of your 9 to 5. So those can go for two different types of things, right? That can go for 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. whenever you go to work. That can be 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. whenever you're off work. Those can apply to two different things. Whichever one that you want to choose, whichever one that you're comfortable with, just do one of them. Okay? And let me tell y'all a thing that I was doing whenever I was in like an actual 9 to 5. I was working at Home Depot and I was in like their sales position or whatever, and I would be working 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. Not Monday through Friday. I had like random days off, but I worked like about like 40 hours a week, right? And I would get off work. I would instantly do a actionable step to propel my life, even if it wasn't what I needed to do in the time, and I was still figuring that out. It was still something I was still putting in the reps. Okay. And I feel like that's where a lot of people fail and don't realize about entrepreneurship is that actionable, profitable results require profitable steps, actions, whatever you want to say. It requires that. If you want to be a YouTuber, you need to kind of post videos to be a YouTuber. If you want to become a business owner, you kind of need to have an idea and an action plan to actually start that business, right? Because if there is no action behind what you're saying or what you're doing, then it's still just a dream. Understanding. Hold on. It's a lot of talking. Whenever I was working at 9 to 5, I was also a little bit of a gamer. At the time, I was gaming just a little bit. I was still wanting to go pro, but I didn't know if that was something I wanted to do. So what was I doing at the end of my nights? I was researching different businesses. I was researching what would work best for me, and then that's how I actually stumbled upon sales. I stumbled upon sales like that, and that's whenever my whole perspective of everything changed because now I actually have a profitable vehicle, something that you can learn, something that you can get into with literally no money, and something that can take you far in your life, right? So, with that being said, just find something to do that aligns with your goal. Get and just start like with even if you don't have a full thought out plan, just do it because you never know what's going to happen. You never know what the next steps are. Like I assure you, Mr. Beast knew he was going to become a big YouTuber. He's going to be one of the best YouTubers in the world. But I bet you he probably didn't think he was going to be a billionaire off of YouTube alone. Have a net worth of a billionaire off of YouTube videos. Right? I know that JC, I just combined two words. Lacey, Ron, Silky, like all these big names in like the streaming space, I bet you they started just wanting to stream because they loved it. And it wasn't for any of like the material gain that it brought them, right? They have made millions of dollars off of streaming. All because they decided to click a button on the screen, talk to the screen for hours on end, and repeated that for however long they've been streaming for. I don't know. I'm not really big into the streaming space. I just know names. Watch a little bit of the content, I won't lie. But Like having that mindset of not expecting an outcome, but just doing the actionable steps every single day to get to an outcome is how you build that credibility. And I feel like that's one thing that people don't think about is if you do something for a long period of time for long enough, you're going to gain credibility within yourself that you can do it. I didn't think I could sit here and record as many videos as I'm recording, but I did it, and now I have gained myself credibility that I can record 4 videos in a day. I can edit 4 of these videos in a day. I can post 7 days a week. Because I already showed myself to where now I have no excuse to not do it. Tired, not tired, full of energy, no energy, just doing it anyway. But like I said, this is something that takes a long time to do. This is something to get it takes a long time to get in the process of. But if you can master your 5 to 9 before and after your 9 to 5, you will be successful within a year, 6 months even. If you're doing it every single day, no matter what, you will be successful. You will be. And there's no doubt about it. Like if you posted a video every single day that had good value, good thumbnail, good thought process in the video, there's no way you won't have at least like 5,000 subscribers within like 6 months to a year. There's no way as long as you're following what the algorithm wants. But yeah, it's been about a 7-minute yap. I'm gonna go ahead get to recording the last video for the day, and then gonna go ahead and take a small little break. Yes, guys, you can take a break. There's nothing wrong with taking a break. I'm gonna take like 30 minutes off of my computer, watch some YouTube, go out for a walk, come back, do some extra stuff. There's nothing wrong with taking a break, but you do need to have that in moderation to where you don't get distracted. So remember that. But I'm gonna get to recording this last video, and yep, hope to see y'all in the next video. And hopefully you're liking these videos. If you guys aren't messing with it, just let me know and I'll just kill my